Hey guys, what's going on? So if you guys missed the broadcast on my live broadcast channel, you guys feel free to go over there. I'll link it in the description of this video so you guys can go there, check it out, subscribe to it so you guys will not miss a live broadcast that I do. All my live broadcasts will be done on that channel, just to kind of separate the two. And yeah, so if it's Instagram Live, YouTube Live, Periscope, it'll be on that channel. So yeah, head over to it. Like I said, link in the description. You guys will check it out. But anyways, on that, I discussed today basically an article that CNBC basically released regarding Sprint and T-Mobile merger. So we are right at that point. There's a small little hurdle, and that hurdle is the announcement. That's all they got to do now. Basically make it ironclad and announce it to the world. Because technically from what CNBC was able to cover from reliable sources said by them, is that the deal basically focuses around a $26 billion deal. Now, the $26 billion is not cash, but it is stocks. So technically, that is what it's going to take to merge these two companies together in an agreement with a $26 billion stock investments, basically. Now, with that in turn, it seems that they're going to keep the two companies separate. There was not talks of making Sprint and T-Mobile one company completely. It did talk about a split out ratio where Deutsche Telekom would have 40% and SoftBank will have 30%. And it did also mention, which was probably my favorite part of the news article, was that John Legere would actually not only be CEO of T-Mobile, but he will also be chief over Sprint. So he will be overseeing Sprint. And that is phenomenally crazy news because whether you love him or hate him, whether you think he's arrogant and cocky, condescending, or if you think he's a genius, whatever, point is, when you look at it down there on paper, black and white, John Legere is the reason for T-Mobile's success and why they've climbed the ranks and went from being number 4 to number 3 and are continuously changing the way that mobile service providers work. I mean, with everything that he's done with his Un-carrier moves, every other carrier has followed. So they've done away with contracts. You know, they started doing installments on phones rather than contracting people for 2-year agreements and early termination fees. You know, he's done his T-Mobile Tuesday. There are other benefits from carriers that are similar to it. They may not be exactly like T-Mobile Tuesdays, but they try to do something within those lines. So John Legere being able to do all this for T-Mobile, and the guy's brand orientated. I mean, when he says he wears T-Mobile gear, he wears T-Mobile gear. You watch his live periscopes, you see his slow cookery Saturdays, I think it is, or Sundays or whatever, where he does like a cooking show, but he's always in T-Mobile gear. And what better way are you going to get a company out of the rut and put them as high as you can? If you're not about the brand, it's not going to work. This man is about his brand. So I'm very interested to see what he does to Sprint. Now, there could be a turnaround to this. He could decimate Sprint, completely obliterate them to just make it all about T-Mobile. You never know. You never know. I'm hoping that he decides to see value in Sprint and decides to build both, which would be record for a CEO to build 2 brands simultaneously. That would just be insane. The other big scare is what will happen to Boost Mobile and Metro. Now, I would include Virginmobile in this, but they're off in their own little world, in their little inner circle, goal-focused on iPhone devices. But Boost Mobile and Metro PCS are fierce rivals. I mean, they put out some of the best ad campaigns on Twitter I've ever seen. And now that T-Mobile and Sprint are going to basically tag team to go after Verizon, I wonder what's that going to do for Metro PCS and Boost Mobile. Will they kind of work hand in hand? Will they continue to be rivals underneath the same umbrellas? This is going to be very interesting to see. So with that, what are your guys' thoughts about the merger? And do you guys think that we'll hear an announcement tomorrow on Sunday? Or do you guys think that deals are going to fall off? Are you excited for it? No, you're not excited for it. Understand this. Let me make a few things clear before I end this video out. It is not Sprint buying T-Mobile. It's the other way around. And if anything, T-Mobile will be the parent company and Sprint would be the secondary if you kind of look at it in that context. And there's no talks, no mentions of merging both companies completely together to making one mobile service provider. It is looking that they're going to be running these two companies separately, but they will be under one family umbrella. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like. If you want to see more about what we discussed in the live broadcast, link in the description. Head over to that channel, subscribe, watch all the live content that's being posted up there, as well as what I post up on Instagram or on Periscope. That way, it's all in one spot. You don't have to find me on social medias like that. Just see the replays that are posted up on that channel and catch the live broadcasts that I'll be doing, live streams to that channel. So again, thanks so much for watching this video. Thanks so much for being part of the family. Love you guys very much. I'm out of here, and you guys should too. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.